Hey, welcome to Mr. Paka's Share Grow Backyard Gardening. Shout out goes to Blazing Medic, man. I don't know how long you're going to take to get your cert, but man, kudos to you, bro, for getting your cert for organics. I do have a question for you, bro. This is all my lemon dwarf, and it is starting to fruit like my lime. But I do notice that it's prematurely falling off, you know, those fruits, like this right here. You know, so it doesn't fully mature. It seems like all the fruits are falling off. Not too sure. I was thinking maybe you could help me out. And I think the same thing is happening to my lime. See, it's not quite mature, but it's starting to fall. I mean, I do have, you know, tons of flowers. I've had tons of fruit showing, but I'm not sure. I gave it fertilizer and everything else. I got a lot more coming up too, but it just seems like it prematurely falls off. So yeah, if you can help me out, buddy, that would be cool. And again, congrats on you know, trying to get your certification. And I agree with you on some of those products that are not organic, they're synthetic, and AN is definitely costly. So yeah, I try and stay away from that. But my outside garden, I normally do just a fish emulsion, you know, my compost and stuff. All my Dr. Earth, EB Stone and stuff is just organic stuff too. I think the B1 is probably the only one that is not. Everything else I have is pretty much, you know, right on the money. But I like ocean products, as I was saying. Ocean products for my outside garden is where it's at. I love that. And this is my tomato over here, and this is what I've been hitting up with the fish emulsion. And I'm going to give these babies, you know, some bat guano, fish kelp, and fish meal. So again, all my backyard gardenings pretty much stays with a lot of the ocean type fertilizer products. And yeah, carrots are just freaking outrageous. This is insane. You know, these should have been pulled a long time ago. It's like this lettuce is totally insane. Got to get rid of some and start chowing some down. So not much in the garden, folks. I mean, I'm not going to do anything but just kind of browse around. You know, all the flowers are just blooming. That rose. The grapes are just out of control. Cool. A lot of grapes. We should have a lot of grapes even under this canopy. You see some grapes right there. So they're just all over the place, which is really cool. And yeah, my hydrangea is going to be popping pretty soon too. Not too sure what color that one's going to come out this year. My hot chili peppers. This is my white habanero. Looks like that's slowly taking off. This is my second habanero plant, and these are my jalapeno plants right over here. I got 4 of them, and this one right here was just tiny the other day. This has got to come out from my homemade compost. I have a feeling this is watermelon, because the wife and I, sometimes we eat a lot of watermelon. It ends up in my compost pile, and that's what happens. And then I guess she went to the store and bought a 6-pack of watermelon. So anyway, that needs to go into the ground. Again, my lettuce is taking off. It's just beautiful. Just loving life over there. And again, my marigolds, I got them scattered throughout my entire garden. Looks like my potatoes is just about ready. I already did harvest my first batch from this little corner over here. So once this gets all brown, you know, this is time for harvest. And so these things, they erected about 24, 36 inches high, and then they just started to fall down. Well, when they get that high, it's okay to compost. I got that tip from, oh gosh, I'm not too sure who right now. But anyway, one of my subs said just keep putting the compost, which I did. And it's supposed to create more. So this was the last potatoes that dropped and fell. But they're all turning yellow and brown, and that tells me that's ready to harvest. So that's good. My compost pile is in the rebuilding stage right now. A lot of my scraps, everything's going in there, including this. I did clean up the side over here, so I got more oak leaves over there that will go right into here. It will be good there. This is really cool. Our blackberries are just massively taking off. Let's check it out. Look at how much blackberries we have here. I mean, this whole thing, this whole canopy here is nothing but blackberry. So that's all good. Then I got more tomatoes here. I got one here. And then we even have some blueberries over there. And then more grapevines along this whole thing. And this is a little different type of grapes that we have here. Right here we're looking at, this is my fig right over here. And I don't think it's fruiting right now, but it's looking very, very healthy. Let's see if we can take a real sneak peek from the top over here on the bottom. Take a look at all the corn. Corn's looking pretty good. All the squash is looking pretty good. And all the pumpkins over there are looking pretty good. Yeah. And that tray, I still got to transplant those, so that'll be another day. But it's you know, nice, overcast. It was raining earlier, so I figured Mr. Paka's just gonna take a break today, man. Hang out with the ladies, and make sure I take care of them. Make sure I do some more maintenance, and yeah. So everything's cracking in the backyard. It's all good. So anyway, Mr. Paka will leave you guys with a beautiful shot of one of my roses. And you guys have a great day. Mr. Paka signing off. Peace. See ya.